Hello and welcome to this short demo of the new 3MF read and write functionality that can be used with Polygonica. First, a little bit of background. Polygonica is a component software library that's written in C with API support for C and C#. It's widely used in a range of additive manufacturing software by vendors such as 3D Systems, Stratasys, Desktop Metal, Envision Tech and Ansys, as well as in a range of other industries. One of the most common questions we get asked by our additive manufacturing customers is, does Polygonica support 3MF? Well, the short answer to that is no. The longer answer is that the core development team for Polygonica is quite a small team of specialists who are very focused on delivering innovative new algorithms for polygon mesh operations, and sometimes very good implementations of existing well-known algorithms. Adding on top of this support for a wide range of different file formats that are specific to a wide range of markets is, from our point of view, correctly viewed as a distraction to that central core goal of making Polygonica the best mesh engine out there. However, you may have noticed one of our more recent posts announcing the recruitment of 2 new consulting engineers. It's their job to improve the experience of developers engaging with Polygonica for the first time. So Paul, who joined MachineWorks last year, has kindly written some example code that uses the 3MF lib open source libraries to read and write 3MF data directly from and to Polygonica. Just slight notes on this, it is an unsupported example. We provide the source code only. It's not officially supported as part of the product. We'll answer questions, but we don't make any warranties with respects to bugs, features, or completeness. Polygonica customers and evaluees are welcome to request it and then take a copy to develop further as part of their own products. Another important point to make is that currently Paul has only implemented the core part of the 3MF specification. 3MF has a number of extensions, and we may add support for some of those in the future. For example, the beam lattice extension, but we're not promising anything at this stage. So let's have a look at some demos. So let's fire up Polygonica demo. The first thing to say is that the graphical user interface that I'm using is just a demo. It's built using MFC on top of the Polygonica libraries. You can't buy it anywhere, and we don't give it out to customers or evaluees. Okay, so let's load in some 3MF files. Those of you who have worked with the lib3mf libraries will be familiar with a nice test suite of example files that comes with it, and this is one of those. You can see, as well as a simple cube, we've also transported the red color from the material. The second example from that test suite will be these multiple cylinders, which is just 6 instances of the same cylinder geometry. And then finally, on loading, let's try something a little bit more ambitious. So this was a rather lovely 3D printer model that was created by @snailpace from the Thingiverse. It's just loading up now. You can see there. I'm just going to turn off highlighted areas so we can see the colors of the original file. This 3MF has 430 instances, which for this demo we've just concatenated into a single mesh in Polygonica. That's why you're seeing some errors flagged up that aren't present in the original component parts of the file. But you can also load in the model as a scene comprising separate instances, or as we would call in Polygonica speak, world entities. It's just that our Polygonica demo doesn't support that. So we can see some more detail in the model here. You can see these springs and all the cogs and things like the print head and all the arms used there. It's very nice. So that is all as far as loading goes. So let's have a look at creating a 3MF file using Polygonica. So we're going to open a file in Polygonica's own PGS format, this GM bracket. See it there. I'm going to turn on the wireframing so we can have a look at the triangles, and then we're just going to give it a quick couch sensitive remesh with a max error of 0.1 so that we can create some more uniform triangles across the entire model. That will take a couple of seconds, and we can see there all the nice uniformity that's been created. And then we're going to save this as a 3MF file, call it remesh bracket, save that, and see that it's been created. We will open it in Microsoft's 3D viewer. Yeah. Successfully open the file. Let's turn the wireframe again so we can see that it is the remeshed version that we have just created. So that is all for this quick demo now. So as always, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact us via LinkedIn or using the forms on the Polygonica website. Feel free to follow our LinkedIn pages. There are product showcase pages for Polygonica and MachineWorks products, and there's also a company page as well. Many thanks for your time, and thank you for listening.